Oh my goodness, it's finally spring. And my beauties, we have the most fun day ahead of us.
Welcome back to Oh So Lovingly, where life imitates art, discovering beauty in the everyday with whimsy and elegance around every corner. This week, I'm bringing you with me on an adventure to discover incredible inspiration. We are going through my entire morning routine as an artist, which I try to keep aesthetically pleasing and relaxing, so I hope you enjoy it. Let's take in the beauty of this world slower and more intentionally, because there is beauty all around us.
Like, there's supposedly like gold in these eye patches. I'm really loving them. I don't know if they actually depuff, but I feel like they are doing something. If nothing else, when I take them off, my eyes just feel more alert, and I really love them. Like, they're really fun to wear. Also, I kind of feel like a bionic woman when I look at my face and there's gold. It's so cute. Like, these are really fun. So the coldness is wearing off of my eye patches, and I'm gonna go ahead and take them off. I keep them in the fridge. This is the best hack. Actually, on my wedding day, I wore these, and then I took an ice cube over it, and I just like drug the ice cube across. It did something. It did something. Yeah, I will link to these because they are awesome. Today I have the most beautiful new dress to show you. I need to put on this new dress to show you how adorable my look for today is. This dress, look at the Greek key trim. It's really a great quality trim. So it's there, it's on the back, and at the bottom, at the flouncy part. This is so cute. Idea. I know it's not an athletic dress, but you could totally put tennis shorts with it and like golf in this. That'd be so cute. I'm obsessed. This silhouette is really beautiful because what I like about the silhouette is that it still has shape. It still has a shape to it. One thing with t-shirt dresses that are also flouncy that I have seen is they don't typically have a ton of shape. This is amazing. This has a good shape to it. Oh my gosh, and it is divine. Like the fabric is thin and so soft. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm actually in love. Did I mention? Pockets. This is the perfect grand millennial dress. This is like the ideal grand millennial dress. I need to steam it, but is absolutely the happiest dress I think I have ever seen. Ever. I'm so excited about today and so excited to bring you with me. It is so beautiful outside. The sun is shining. We are going to go to the garden store. We're going to go to the greenhouse. We're going to see all of the most beautiful spots that I just absolutely adore. And I'm meeting my sweet dear friend Sarah Catherine for lunch and a little bit of shopping. We're both reading The Artist's Way at the moment, so we're going to be talking about that book and just the process and how it's going for both of us. I'm excited to talk to her about this and just see where she is in her journey and see where I am kind of seeing some little sprouts of growth in my own creative journey and recovery, and it's just so magical. It's so magical. And I'm getting a lot of ideas, so I can't wait to go spend some time with her. When Sarah Catherine and I met for the first time, I really was like, I think I made a best friend today. I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm not kidding. I feel like we are so similar in like our spirits and in our, our art mindset is very similar. Yeah, I love this girl. So I'm excited to go spend some time with her and bring you with me to brunch and shopping. Let's go see some beautiful things.
It was such an idyllically beautiful day. Like to take in all of the sunshine pouring in as I walked into Andrews Square. It was such a magical time. With Sarah Catherine, we had so many similar experiences just in the first week of doing this book, and it felt so good to just have her say, "Me too," and it was just a wonderful time. I popped around to Boxwoods afterwards and saw my girl Mo.
At the bottom.
Oh my gosh!
There's just so many exciting things just because, the sword fern, we just got those in. We got a restock of the Patonia. On these, we got the magnolia for like all year round.
Oh my gosh, the magnolias are beautiful! Oh,
Some berries.
oh my gosh, these are so pretty!
Yeah, oh my god, I love these. These roses.
Oh my
gosh. So I'm excited. I think we have more upstairs.
Oh my gosh, they're so beautiful!
Oh, I think you like these.
I love
Past.
those too.
Yeah.
I do love those. I love these. Gosh, they're
So these
so
would
beautiful.
be like the teddy bear ones that you were talking about.
Yeah, they're so happy.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
so happy and crazy.
So upstairs, I went and saw the white ranunculus, which Mo told me about. And this is my favorite room. I think this might be my entire favorite room in all of Atlanta because it's just full. It's bathed in light. This is the adjacent area. One day I was talking to the owner and he described this room to me and he said, we added those beams to make the ceilings look taller. We added the burlap on the wall to make it cozier. And it's incredible how those two things just completely transformed the room. They had a lot of beautiful things, a lot of copper teapots, these beautiful vintage porcelain little jars were so neat. And then I had to venture outside and see the absolute gorgeous blooms and blossoms and study the petals. It was an absolute escape. It was just an escape. And I could not be more at peace. When I was holding this flower, I was really studying it because I really want to paint this one next. I don't quite know what these are called. They're going on my to-do list next. They're so happy. This was Italian parsley, and I love getting herbs at Boxwoods. If you're looking for herbs, don't go anywhere but Boxwoods. They get the best herbs. These posies, or pansies, I'm not quite sure, were just giving me life today. The coloring, and I loved that cornflower blue. This blue color was really speaking to me, like in a way that stuck out among all the other things I was seeing, and so I really took note of that. It's so peaceful. So then we ventured into Lucy's, and they had a lot of absolutely gorgeous things for Easter. If you are hosting your family for Easter, this is the place you need to come. It's so happy. They had amazing tableware. And then I popped into Means Carney to check on my artwork. They had new tiles. This Gracie book, I could not put her down. I was absolutely enthralled and really studied the white chinoiserie, the white background method, just because I think that might be my favorite. Like, it's so sticking out to me in a way that I'm really, really excited about tackling, and that's what I'm going to do when I get back home today, which is very exciting. So we'll get to see that together. We'll see that come to life. My art panels on sale. Those are the originals on sale. So check out Means Carney if you want to see my pieces in person. And we are now headed back home. So enjoy this Atlanta traffic cam.
Oh, I'm back. I love this girl. We had such great conversation. We both are in very kind of similar spots in the book and in our creative journey. And so it was just wonderful to just hear someone else say me too, especially as an entrepreneur. Like, it's so important. And I've talked to so many women about this who have different careers. It's so vital to find people who do what you do, because no one else can really level with you and be like, oh, I know what this is like. And it's just so great to find those people and to be able to have those connections. So it was wonderful. It was such a great morning because we're going to adjourn to the studio and I'm going to be painting some peonies. This is a continuation of the artwork that I started in the last vlog. And I'm excited to see how this comes to life. It's going to be so beautiful when it's done. I can't wait to show you the frames I have planned for these. This is a new technique and I'll tell you all about it. So let's go to the studio. All right, so this is the frame. I have two of these and they're so beautiful that I am going to be painting these little peonies for. This is absolutely the most beautiful burl wood, gold trimmed frame. It's really such a classic, and what I'm planning on doing is a white peony. So that will go in these, and there'll be like a little pair of peonies in these frames. I'm going to start working on that. So this is the white background method. This is a hard one. I have never done this before. This is the first time I'm tackling it, and to be honest, it's been a style that has intimidated me for a very long time. I just don't know where to start. I'm not sure about the shading. I'm really still trying to learn and work with it because you're painting on an acrylic paint surface instead of a watercolor paper surface. So your surface that you're painting on essentially is completely changed. So the shading is a challenge, and I'm just getting the hang of it. I'm getting the feel for it, and inevitably, and y'all, I knew this would be the case, I love it.
Like, I know it's harder, but I really love it. The result and the brightness of the flowers that you can achieve with this method is really spectacular. I really loved mixing that yellow color. It was like a gold, really nice spring summery gold that would go with absolutely anything. So these were really, really fun to do. It's so cathartic. It's so meditative to make these little swipes, and you get to watch the peony just come to life once you do these outlines. It's truly magical. The white background method was definitely something I'm going to be doing more of in the future because it's so beautiful. I'm really loving the way this comes out. It just feels really bright. It feels really happy, and I cannot wait to do more and get even better at it. So I did a little signature at the bottom to bring these to Means Carney.
I think she's so cute. I really like these. I'm gonna do more in the style with like a white backdrop. I'm really enjoying this. It's almost an entirely new technique though, because you're painting on a very different surface than watercolor or watercolor paper. You're painting on an acrylic based surface. So it's just totally different. But I'm actually really excited with how she came out. And this was like my little practice, the miniature version of the practice before we go to do any bigger panels, which is funny because if you remember behind me, these panels started like this. I do a little practice run, dress rehearsal, and then I go to the main panels, and that is the next exciting project. And I'll show you the color scheme that I'm thinking of for the next set of panels is gonna be more in this vein. Love this color. I will go a little lighter on the background next time just because I want the elements to pop, but like the flowers are so beautiful with this backdrop color. It's absolutely divine. So I'm excited that I am, you know, it's funny. I was really scared to try that method for a long time, but I'm just like, just do it, just go for it. And I absolutely did, and I'm thrilled that I did. I've been wanting to go for this for a long time, and something I was noticing when I was at Means Carney today was the Gracie book. And I loved the white technique with the leaves. So I'm gonna keep playing with this. It's really fun. In fact, this is so funny. I've gone ahead and mixed a good cornflower blue background inspired by those beautiful flowers at Boxwoods today. And then I went ahead and dyed my paper so I can start painting on this beautiful color. It just really reminds me of that cornflower blue posy or pansy, whatever it was, that was at Boxwoods today. And it was just so strikingly beautiful. And I loved like the cloudiness, the powdery blue that flower had. It was so striking. So like, you know, your girl obviously came home and instantly mixed an identical paint color. And I am excited to start doing something similar to the white background method on these next. It'll be a pair. So that is what's coming up next in the studio. So I'm gonna be finishing a couple of things here in the studio, and then I'm gonna do some admin. I want to show you, because I had a lot of questions about this, and I wanna actually show you what I do every night. I'm gonna show you my nightly apple cider vinegar tea that I make. This is so easy, and it's like 3 ingredients. It has done wonders for my digestion, my energy, just, I feel so much more vivacious. So this is my nightly apple cider vinegar tea. Here are all of the needed ingredients to make an amazing cup of apple cider. And honestly, I call this my apple cider every night because to say the word vinegar messes with me. So I call it apple cider. Every night I make this. So what I start with is my ginger root powder. Ginger root powder is, first of all, it smells divine, but it's the closest and most potent thing. I mean, it's actually even more potent than fresh cubed ginger. So the ginger root powder is excellent. It just gives it a rounded nutty flavor, so the ginger root powder is great. It's amazing for your immunity. It's just so good for you all around. Then I do cinnamon because this just helps it smell like apple cider and it helps mask that vinegar smell. And cinnamon is also incredibly good for you in so many different ways. It's great for your metabolism, so I always add some cinnamon in there. Then my local honey. I definitely have a lot of the local honey in my tea at night because honey is an antibacterial, it's an antiviral, it's just so good for you. Then we get to the apple cider vinegar. I shake it up really well. This is the only brand of apple cider vinegar you ever need to buy. And then I eyeball this, but I pour like 2 tablespoons in the bottom, water. Mix it really good. It's really so good. Now why this is so great every night is because it's really helped with my energy levels during the day. It helps my digestion, and I've had some people comment like that, you know, my dandelion tea that I do in the morning, they've commented like, thank you. I can't drink coffee anymore either. And dandelion tea is like a great way for me to still get that coffee taste, but without the caffeine that doesn't agree with me anymore. And I am so there with you. Like, digestion is the most important action our body does. It's the action that takes the most energy. And so apple cider vinegar is really so amazing for that. And more than that, it helps with inflammation. It helps maintain a healthy bacteria in your gut. And it just, you feel that and you feel amazing. So I hope that you guys try this. And if you do, comment below and let me know if you do. Now I will tell you something, this is like a little disclaimer. Steven, when I'm drinking this, he wants nothing to do with me. He's like, oh. He'll walk in the room and just walk right back out. So make sure you like go somewhere, or if this does affect someone, maybe put a lid on a mug that you're using it. And you also, the first few times I drank this tea, it was difficult for me to drink it because as you drink it, you will smell that apple cider vinegar and it is strong. So just power through that. I promise you, you will grow to love this tea. And that's like my disclaimer about the tea, because it is powerful and, you know, yes, it's powerful, but it also really does help. So I hope that you guys take advantage of this. If you do have stomach issues, start slow. Start with like a half a teaspoon of this in your tea and then work up to it. But I'll just tell you, it's been amazing. It's been so great. And this is like my hot toddy every night. It's so good. So that is what I'm drinking tonight. And I am gonna go do my nightly routine and I'll bring you with me. I always get a little bit sad when I take my makeup off and I take my pretty lipstick off. Loving this night cream by Lancer. So good. This is almost gone. It's been so good. Lancer Active Rejuvenation Serum with Triple Dermal Complex. Also, this is my Chinoiserie trellis wallpaper. I designed this and it's available on Spoonflower. I have a pink background and a green background and a cream background available. I love this trellis so much. It's just the happiest wallpaper I've ever been around, and it's just, it goes anywhere. It can do anything in your space. So I will put a QR code on the screen for you to shop the wallpaper. And I'll see y'all in the morning. Good morning once again from my happy place. I have done some grounding this morning. I have got some admin done. I did my morning assignment for The Artist's Way, and I'm out here just taking in this week's reading. and I'm absolutely loving the bird song. So magical. I love it out here so much. This time of year is just idyllic and so beautiful. I got so many questions about this hat in the last vlog. This is my favorite sun hat this time of year. It's so elegant. It goes with anything, and more than that, as a redhead, it is incredible sun protection. Like, my whole face is in the shade. You can wear it at the pool, you can wear it to dinner, you can literally wear it anywhere. It goes with anything because listen, you can change the ribbon. Like, you can change this ribbon. It actually came with a different ribbon, so when I link to it, if you go shop it, you'll notice it's a different ribbon. I have started week 2 of the Artist's Way, and week 1 was quite an experience. I learned a lot, and I'm excited to dive into week 2. This Etsy dress is one of my new favorite house dresses. It's just nice to wear something around the house that you feel beautiful in. I just love a good house dress, and the Etsy dresses are just giving me life right now in this season. I could just stay out here all day. Okay, what a beautiful morning. The sun is so bright in the best way. It is so lovely outside. Oh, so today I'm bringing you with me. I'm gonna go to Miami Circle and just peruse some of my favorite shops. So in particular, my favorite shop there is called Interiors Market. It's like the most basic name for the most extra place. It is so magical, and a particular reason I want to go to Interiors Market is because they have a really great neutral color palette done well. Like, their whole store is just farmcore, honestly. I need to do a video on farmcore because that's like a new word trending. But it is. It's like English country meets maximalist traditional, but also it's lived in and it's not super stuffy. They do it so well. So I am excited to go and just get some inspiration there today and bring you with me. It's just the most beautiful day. I just don't want to be inside. I'm actually like bitter that I am inside right now. I feel like I should be outside. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. But I love this dress. I don't think I'm gonna take it off. I think I'm just gonna run my errands in this dress. And that's what I love about these Etsy dresses, is they do so much. They are evergreen. You can make them really dressed up or dress them down. Like, they're so easy. So on my community tab on the posts section of my YouTube channel, I posted a photo and I asked who else is excited for spring and what are your favorite things to see and places to go now that the weather is warm. And y'all had the sweetest comments. One of you actually said, and this is like my ultimate goal, thanks to your channel, I now press pause and look for beauty in the world around us instead of getting too caught up in the daily grind. This spring, I'm especially loving the neem trees, which have such fresh green leaves, I've never seen one, and loads of therapeutic benefits. Also, bougainvillea flowers are in full bloom in hot pink and deep mustardy yellow. I love y'all because you know that I would want you to describe it. Like, not just hot pink, but a deep mustardy yellow too. It's so beautiful. What a treat for the senses. And then another one of you said, Natalie said, ready to hit the farmer's market on Saturdays in my sundress and straw hat. It's gonna get to 90 in Texas today. Can't believe it's already that hot in Texas. And then someone else said botanical gardens, and then Gilda said women in flowers and pastels, cute gift stores full of spring treasures. Yes, please bring us to the Atlanta Botanical Gardens. And so I have that on my list of to-dos, to bring y'all with me to the Atlanta Botanical Gardens. I also want to get to the Birmingham Botanical Gardens. I feel like that would just be magic. Oh my gosh, someone else commented, quote, I'm tired of seeing women in rags by Rhett Butler. It's kind of true though. Like, winter is hard to be like dressed the way you want to feel in the winter, and that is hilarious. I love y'all so much. Side note, I love my subscribers. I am so grateful for this community that we are building, and I just hope that Again, I hope that I can continue to help y'all see the world slower and take in the beauty more intentionally and just enjoy all of that. And I'm so grateful to be able to do this. If you guys are watching and you're not subscribed, it would mean the world to subscribe. It is a free way to support what I'm doing. But honestly, y'all are just like amazing. Those comments just made me chuckle. But yeah, I'm gonna head to Interiors Market and let's see all the beautiful things they have and what inspiration we can come away with.
Welcome to Interiors Market, where the most beautiful honey and buttery gold colors greet you. This is an amazingly curated store where all of the best antiques land. Absolutely adored, really soaking in all of the tones, all of the colors, all of the motifs. A beautiful 𝑫𝑬𝑻𝑨𝑰𝑳𝑺 scarf was just speaking to me with that blue, the yellow, and the green. That was a great combination. Vintage biscuit tins were just divine. I love the bamboo furniture. I love seeing how they layer and how they decorate. Absolutely incredible French provincial antiques are found here. You will find things here that you don't find anywhere else. It's magical. I loved how they layered the wall mounts and just put beautiful found objects. It almost gives it a museum vibe, and there's something incredibly charming about that. I loved looking at this artwork. This artwork is so stunning. Like, there's a lot of it that is original and it's hand painted, like oil paintings, and they're all so stunning. Especially my favorite, the plates. Their plate collection is unmatched. And these tortoiseshell plates, I just adore. I just adore them. One of my favorite interior designers, Sandy Beck, used a lot of creamware in her last room at the Decorators Show House, and it truly was just an absolute work of art. So creamware and, decorating with plates is an absolutely quintessential way to make your home traditionally classic. I also loved looking at this canvas piece. It was beautiful to see how it had aged and been preserved. The amount of wall space that they have is really incredible when you think about it. And then when you realize how much merchandise they actually have, how much sourcing they've actually done, it's wild. There's some more pressed botanicals that are really beautiful. I loved these frames that had like the wood trimmed and the little ivy carving details. They were just the coolest. And these art prints were absolutely grabbing me, absolutely speaking to me. I loved seeing the ducks. I just loved it all. I mean, look how incredibly beautiful that layering is with all that artwork. It's just so magical.
All right, I'm back home and I have so many ideas of sketches to work on, and I'm so excited to get my ideas down. This is so exciting. I really feel like with this new method of chinoiserie, there's always a new method, right, to paint. And that's why I love playing, because the more techniques you learn, the more you're able to do. So instead of feeling intimidated by like certain aspects of chinoiserie, I am just attacking them, and I'm so excited. So I'm going to sketch out a couple of ideas. Okay, I will pop on the screen what I have sketched up, and I'm excited to see this come to life. This is for those blue, the cornflower blue pieces of paper that I'm going to sketch on top of, and I'm excited about this. I'm really excited. Really excited for how this is going to turn out. Good morning, my darlings. It is Sunday, and that means there is fresh bread and the house smells divine. Wow, did you see that sunlight just pour in? That's so beautiful. Okay, so right now I'm looking at our Jap maple, the beautiful burnt reds and oranges and little hints of yellow. It is just divinely beautiful outside. And I am wearing one of my favorite dresses by 𝑫𝑬𝑻𝑨𝑰𝑳𝑺. This is the gorgeous maxi dress with the sleeves. It's very much like a kimono. It's so divine. I love the iCat pattern that looks like puppies. I love this silhouette. This is one of my absolute favorite dresses. I wear this all the time. I really just come back to this all the time. So after church today, I'm going to go to Trader Joe's and get a couple of things. The ranunculus are beautiful right now. I would love to do a centerpiece. I need to look more into I want to get better at potting plants, like potting flowers. I would love to get better at that. That's something that I want to start dipping my toes into. And then, oh my gosh, do you remember in the last vlog when we went to La Bonne Noche and they had the most beautiful terrariums? That display of terrariums was dreamy, and I loved that. And I'm just getting so much inspiration for spring. It's just so beautiful out. So we're going to just run some errands today and take in the beauty that is all around us. It's just been such a beautiful few days we've had. I'm so grateful for it, and I made some good headway on my sketch. In the next vlog, you will see that beautiful painting come to life. It was very much inspired by the Gracie coffee table book that I saw at Means Carney Home. Very much inspired by that, and it's just going to come to life in the next vlog. So make sure you come back next Sunday. It's going to be really amazing. I'm very excited about that one. But yeah, I'm glad you're with me, and we are going to head to church and then Trader Joe's. So I'm sad to report the Trader Joe's parking lot was an absolute nightmare. So I had to come to the Floral Park Market instead, but you will not hear me complaining about that. I wanted to pop in and see what they had, and sure enough, absolutely beautiful things as usual. And I loved their candles. I love these colored taper candles that they have. Their ready-made bouquets are an absolute thing of beauty. Most importantly, I had to come into the cold room to see their poppies, their ranunculus, their hydrangeas, their stems. My goodness, it's just singing to my soul. It is absolutely medicine. And I love, these are Lenten roses. The Lenten roses in Atlanta are just everywhere, and they're so incredibly happy, and they have so much meaning to them that makes them even more spectacular. The parrot tulips are the ones that have fringe on them, and they are so divine. Steven is doing Whole30 at the moment, so it was beneficial for me to be around such wonderful produce because, as I like to joke, Whole30 is a no joy diet, so I want him to have as much joy out of his diet as he can while he's on Whole30. So
really great fresh fruit is awesome for that. And they also had a lot of beautiful Easter things out. I loved their bouquets. They were making these, so I got to watch them make these gorgeous bouquets. I definitely needed to pick up an orchid, so I got one of those. And the fun does not have to end, my beauties, because I want you to watch this next video, because I am talking all about how I created a Nancy Meyers living room inspired by that very same aesthetic that we saw at the Interiors Market. I cannot wait to see y'all next week.